Welcome to today's video where we delve into a critical aspect of spirituality, the signs that you might be on the wrong spiritual path with God. Whether you're deeply invested in your spiritual journey or just starting out, it's vital to recognize the indicators that suggest a misalignment in your path. Navigating your spiritual journey is more than just following rituals and teachings. It's about ensuring that these align deeply with your inner peace and values. This video will explore 7 signs that could signal you're veering off course, affecting everything from your emotional well-being to your relationships and personal growth. Understanding these signs is crucial not only for spiritual alignment, but also for your overall happiness and life satisfaction. Stay tuned as we go through each sign, helping you reflect on your current path and guiding you towards a more fulfilling spiritual connection. One of the fundamental signs you may be on the wrong spiritual path is a persistent lack of peace and joy. Traditionally, a genuine connection with a spiritual path should enrich your life, offering solace and a sense of inner harmony. If your spiritual practices leave you feeling more troubled or empty than fulfilled, it's a significant indicator that something might not be aligning with your deeper needs or beliefs. The feelings of peace and joy that typically accompany a right spiritual path are not just about transient happiness or avoiding life's challenges. They reflect a deeper state of contentment and understanding, regardless of external circumstances. Continuous feelings of unrest, anxiety, or dissatisfaction could suggest that your spiritual practices are not resonant or meaningful, possibly due to misalignment with your true self or life's purposes. It's essential to listen to these emotional cues as they are integral in guiding your spiritual journey. If your path consistently makes you feel burdened rather than liberated, it may be time to reassess and explore other avenues that could lead to true peace and joy. This introspection can be the first step toward realigning with a spiritual course that genuinely nurtures and supports your overall well-being. A key indicator of being on the right spiritual path is personal growth and transformation. A spiritual journey should fundamentally involve evolution of the self, fostering insights, and developing virtues such as compassion, resilience, and wisdom. If you notice that over time, your spiritual practices have not fostered any personal development, or if you find yourself unchanged by your experiences, this could be a sign of misalignment. Stagnation in a spiritual context can manifest as a feeling of being stuck or repeating the same patterns without progress. It may feel as though you're going through the motions without gaining any new understanding or experiencing a shift in your worldview. This lack of transformation can lead to disillusionment and can diminish the impact of your spiritual pursuits on other areas of your life. Red flags for stagnation or regression include a decrease in empathy, resilience, and understanding, or an increase in traits such as intolerance or fear. If your spiritual path is truly beneficial, it should challenge you to grow and improve continuously. If this is not the case, it might be time to reconsider the path you are on and seek one that encourages a deeper, more transformative journey. Community plays a pivotal role in many spiritual paths, offering support, shared experiences, and a sense of belonging. Engaging with like-minded individuals can enrich your spiritual journey, providing a space for mutual encouragement and understanding. A healthy spiritual path should connect you with a broader community, fostering relationships that enhance both personal and collective well-being. However, if you find that your spiritual practices are leading you into isolation, distancing you from others rather than bringing you closer, this could be a warning sign. Feelings of isolation can emerge when your beliefs or practices are not in harmony with those around you, or if they demand withdrawal from society as a prerequisite for deeper spiritual connection. Such isolation can lead to loneliness and a sense of disconnection, which are contrary to the nurturing environment a spiritual community should provide. Signs that your path may be isolating you include a decrease in interactions with others, feeling misunderstood or alienated by your spiritual peers, or a sense that you must face spiritual challenges entirely alone. These experiences suggest a misalignment that could be detrimental to your spiritual and emotional health, indicating that a reassessment of your path might be necessary. A healthy spiritual path should not only support, but also challenge and deepen your beliefs, prompting you to engage critically and reflectively with your spiritual understanding. This process of questioning and reaffirming your beliefs is crucial for a mature spiritual life, as it encourages continuous learning and adaptation to new insights and experiences. If your beliefs remain static, unchallenged by your practices or spiritual leaders, you may be missing out on deeper spiritual growth. An unchallenged spiritual life can often feel comfortable, but ultimately superficial. It lacks the depth that comes from wrestling with difficult questions and emerging with a stronger, more resilient faith. The absence of intellectual and spiritual challenges can lead to a complacent, unexamined belief system that does not truly withstand the complexities of real-world issues and personal crises. Warning signs that your spiritual path might not be sufficiently challenging include a sense of certainty or closure about all major questions of faith, an absence of new learning or insights, or a community that discourages questioning and open discussion. If you find yourself never questioning or adjusting your beliefs, it might be time to seek out a spiritual path that encourages a more rigorous and enriching engagement with your faith. Spiritual practices are meant to be disciplines that foster growth and enlightenment, not burdens that weigh heavily on your spirit. While discipline is an essential part of any spiritual journey, it should come with a sense of purpose and fulfillment, not as a source of constant stress or dread. When practices that are meant to enhance your spiritual well-being begin to feel like chores, it's an indication that they may not be serving you appropriately. A healthy spiritual routine should feel uplifting and enriching. It should provide you with strength and serenity rather than draining your energy. If your daily or weekly spiritual rituals leave you feeling exhausted or overwhelmed, this could be a sign that they are misaligned with your needs, or perhaps too rigid for your current life circumstances. It's important that these practices evolve with you and your spiritual journey, reflecting not just commitment, but also compassion and understanding towards oneself. If you consistently dread or resist your spiritual practices, or if they make you feel worse after participating in them, these are clear signs that they have become burdensome. Spirituality should primarily be a source of comfort and inspiration. If this is not the case, it may be time to reevaluate and adjust your practices to better suit your spiritual and emotional needs. The alignment of your spiritual path with your core moral and ethical values is foundational to a fulfilling spiritual life. Your values are the guiding principles that dictate how you interact with the world, make decisions, and define your sense of right and wrong. A spiritual path that resonates with these core values reinforces your identity and integrity, making your spiritual journey more meaningful and integrated into your everyday life. However, if you notice a dissonance between your spiritual practices and your personal values, this can lead to internal conflict and distress. For instance, if your spiritual path advocates for behaviors or attitudes that contradict your deep-seated beliefs about fairness, compassion, or respect, this misalignment can cause significant emotional and ethical turmoil. It's crucial that your spiritual practices not only accommodate, but actively support and enhance your personal values. Signs of such conflicts might include feeling morally compromised, experiencing guilt or unease after certain spiritual activities, or rationalizing actions that feel inherently wrong to you. These are indications that your current spiritual path may not be the right fit. Reevaluating your spiritual commitments to ensure they align with your core values is not just beneficial, but necessary for maintaining personal integrity and spiritual satisfaction. A critical aspect of any spiritual path is the outcomes it produces in your life. Evaluating the fruits of your spiritual practices, how they impact your personal life, relationships, and overall well-being, is essential. Ideally, these practices should lead to positive outcomes, such as improved emotional health, stronger relationships, and a greater sense of peace and purpose. If instead the results are predominantly negative, this might be a clear sign that your spiritual path is not serving you well. Persistent negative outcomes can manifest in various forms: increased anxiety, deteriorating relationships, or a general decline in mental health. These issues may indicate that your spiritual practices are misaligned with what is genuinely beneficial for you. It's important to recognize when your spiritual path contributes more to your struggles than your support system, as this imbalance can have far-reaching effects on all areas of your life. If you find that the negative aspects consistently outweigh the positive ones, it's crucial to take a step back and critically assess the situation. Such continuous negative outcomes should prompt a reevaluation of your spiritual practices. Exploring other avenues or adjusting your approach can lead to a more balanced and positive spiritual experience, more in tune with your needs and aspirations. As we wrap up our exploration of the signs that might indicate you're on the wrong spiritual path with God, it's important to remember that spirituality is a deeply personal journey that should bring clarity, peace, and growth. If you've recognized any of these signs in your own life, it may be time to take a step back and evaluate your current spiritual practices. Consider whether a recalibration might be necessary to align more closely with your inner values and needs. I invite you to share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Have you ever felt misaligned with your spiritual path? How did you address these challenges? Your stories can provide valuable insights and support to others who might be facing similar doubts or difficulties. If you found this video helpful, please consider subscribing to the channel for more content like this. Don't forget to like and share this video with anyone who might benefit from it. Your engagement helps us grow and continue to provide valuable discussions around spirituality and personal growth. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to hearing from you. Keep seeking, keep growing, and until next time, stay connected.